What's good, YouTube? I'm gonna close right out of this chat. That was a nappy introduction. What's good, YouTube? Mathers here, back again, once again, and today we are finally bringing Moveset Monday back to the channel. I'm doing one of my favorite RU Pokemon right here. This is Pink Hair, the Gourgeist-Super, with leftovers Frisk, but we'll get into that in a little bit. I just want to show you guys the EV spread first, because that's why I have it up right here. It gives you a specially defensive suggested spread, and I think that's perfect, actually. It's just fully invested in HP. Which, Gourgeist has a decent amount of HP, not great. It could be a little more. And it has not really great special defense, but if you invest in it, it makes it okay. What this thing does have, though, is pretty good defense and attack stats, which it can really make use of, especially because this thing is actually in the NU tier, and stats like that in NU are really nothing to laugh at, really. So that's kind of how I abuse this thing in RU, is that I invest it completely in special defense, which makes it able to really take at least one or two of most hits, whether they're physical or special. So this thing becomes part of the defensive core, but also with its base 100 attack and not really too bad dual stab, it gets some really good physical presence on the field too. It's one of my favorite Pokemon in RU. It's on my favorite team, which I could actually bring up right now. You guys have seen it on the channel before. It's called Hitmonlee the Base God. Yeah, right here. RU team. It features just some of the favorites like Donna, Pudge, of course, Lil Lee, Hitmonlee the Base God, Slurpuss, which is also an NU net, and then I also have Scarf-Teleolisk, one of my favorites. But this is just like one of my most well-constructed teams. Maybe I'll do like a team builder and talk about this team sometime. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Well, actually, I could have just gone right into this. Yeah, let's look at Pink Hair, Gourgeist-Super. So, but taking complete use of its support and offensive capabilities, it's this and Trevenant, I think, are the only Pokemon other than their pre-evolutions that get the Leech Seed Will-O-Wisp combination. So definitely take advantage of that. Leech Seed and Leftovers gives it some great recovery, making it able to live some hits even more if you manage to get that up. And then Will-O-Wisp does damage. Will-O-Wisp, a combination of Leech Seed and Will-O-Wisp can really damage tons of foes. If you get both of them on them, then they're taking like 24% damage each turn, which is a lot of damage considering you can only take that 5 times. But Leech Seed and Will-O-Wisp combination is great because Will-O-Wisp allows Pink Hair to neutralize some physical threats on your opponent's side. Like, for example, what are some physical RU threats, like Hitmonlee, for example, even though Hitmonlee can't hit you with its fighting type stab. But if you I'm just saying Hitmonlee because I have him right here. But if you were to be able to Will-O-Wisp Hitmonlee, that would be great for your team because then it won't be able to do as much damage at all. And you won't be taking as much from his physical hits because of the Will-O-Wisp. But then for anything that you would rather have toxic or paralyzed or something, then you can just Leech Seed it, and that'll be enough. It'll be constantly doing damage and healing you at the same time. They're gonna have to switch in like a turn or two. So that's what I use this. I use this for that on the support side. Then I have 2 other moves on this thing which are physically offensive. That's why I do invest the 4 into attack. So I have Phantom Force and Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb is just a great move to have. You always need at least one grass type move, I think, on your teams to deal with. In OU, you need to deal with. Actually, I think Quagsire just dropped down to UU, so you might not have to anymore. But things like Quagsire and Swampert, Seismitoad, Gastrodon, all those things, you need a grass type move for those, because otherwise they're gonna just like wall the crap out of you. So yeah, Seed Bomb is great to have. It's a really powerful move. It's great stab, and even on non-super effective hits, it can still do some damage. So once you have Will-O-Wisp and Leech Seed up, and then you can start Seed Bombing, and it'll do some nice damage. Then I also have Phantom Force on here. I could have something like Shadow Sneak, or let's see, what else does it get? It actually gets some crazy interesting moves. It has like Shadow Ball, Shadow Sneak. I thought it got another physical ghost type move, but maybe I'm just crazy. But I choose to run Phantom Force because If you think that your opponent's going to stay in, then you can go for the Phantom Force and dodge whatever attack he's going to go for, and because that just gives you another turn of Leech Seed and or Will-O-Wisp, just completely whittling the opponent down more and more, which I think is great. So I think it's a really great move to use. It may be a little situational sometimes, but I think it's overall really great to use. So that's my pink hair set. This is my Gourgeist-Super. I do make it female actually because I don't know, it looks like a female to me. He's got long pink flowing hair. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little sexist, but you can call me out on that if you want. But look at these other moves it gets. Like, Gourgeist is a crazy Pokemon. I don't understand how it's in NU. Because it gets Fire Blast, gets Flame Charge, Flamethrower, Focus Blast. Oh my god, look at this, all this Gyro Ball. It gets Charge Beam, Bullet Seed, Dark Pulse, Energy Ball. It gets Light Screen, Pain Split, Protect. Of course, it gets Protect, Psychic, Rock Slide even. It gets Sludge Bomb. It gets Solar Beam. It gets Sunny Day, Trick, and Trick Room. I mean, like, there's so much you can do with this. Like, I want to make a Trick Room team with this thing. I think Quinn Landings mentioned that in one of the videos before. I think it was actually like one of the last videos uploaded. It was a Trick Room RU team. I think he mentioned it, but you know what? We'll check the videos for it. We'll check it. But that is it for today's Moveset Monday. Gourgeist-Super, the pink hair herself, with the leftovers, Leech Seed Will-O-Wisp combination, dual support offense. I'm just gonna keep rambling. That's all for Moveset Monday today, guys. Keep dreaming, Diglets, and I'll see you next time.